So, is it socially acceptable to live hype oneself? I don't even know. These are things that I don't know. Why is my picture black? It's been sitting here working this whole time, and it's black now. Okay. No, that's fine. Try this again. Live hype, but there's nothing but blackness. Okay. It's been, I swear to God, it's been sitting here running for the last 20 minutes. Not streaming, but, you know. Okay, you know what? We're going to close that, and we are going to try it again. Live-ish hype. Yeah, except for the utter blackness. That seems to be working. Okay. We seem to be good now. So, how are you guys? First stream in 2 weeks. Not because I was necessarily doing anything special for the 4th of July, just just hanging out with the boy.
Lucid Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Figured I would mute that cough there. I'm helping you out. Okay, if I recall correctly, the Elusive Man wishes to speak with me. Alright.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Well, the Elusive Man wishes to speak with me, but, you know, Tali. Let's go see what Tali needs. So, assessment center for you tomorrow. Oh, see, there you go. Okay, let's see what's bugging Tali.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
We can't afford... Oh, well, maybe we can.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Well, now I know what else we're doing tonight. After we take care of the Elusive Man's little problem, whatever it is. So yeah, Rock Pants, are you actually going to be leaving midstream? Is that what I'm hearing? Should I just quit now? In frustration and sadness. Okay, let's talk to Mr. Elusive.
Passing the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with EDI. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Well, okay, just as long as you're not leaving
Let's go
us.
find us a collector ship.
I do sometimes forget that you are 2 hours behind, so by the time I'm done here, it'll still only be 6:30 your time. Who should we bring along? Who should we bring along? I think we will bring a Garrus and a Mordin. Bump up my Infernal Grenade. Garrus, I can increase his ammo of armor piercingness. Mordin, actually, I'm going to leave alone because Neural Shock is actually a halfway decent attack. It's better than Cryoblast. I'll give him a little bit of this. What the heck? And Garrus. And no, Mordin, you don't need to be using the Tempest. I'll let you use the original Shuriken. It's not great, but what the heck. Okay, let's go check out this collector ship.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Never thought I'd be this close to a collector ship. Oh yay, a Zen Robo! Hi, Kate. You're just in time. We're boarding a collector ship that seems to be derelict.
I love what they've done with the place.
Somewhat resembles an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Okay, let us activate some armor powers. And move some things. That should go there. That should go there. Put that on 5, 6, and 7. Trouble has a foot? Why wasn't I told?
Understood.
Armor powers. Armor ammo powers. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now that I've arranged everything, we can go. Morden's got his little half mask on there. Garrus should have a full mask on. I have a full mask on. I mean, we did just sort of come in through a hole in the side of the ship. Let's see if I can remember how to play this game.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
Might be. Pod. Examine.
Same containers as on Horizon, only empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Well, that's a pile.
Horrible. Despicable.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects from control group. Discarded after experiment was over.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
This was wrong. Inhumane. Even if collectors needed to kill for experiments, could have ended lives painlessly.
You're probably right. Doesn't feel much better, though.
Now, Rock Band, see, I always figured the Canadian version would be Mass Effect, eh? Oh, okay. Mr. Badmack will be right back. I'm kidding. Collector technology. Actually, you know, I was kind of kidding about waiting for Mr. Badmack, but I think I will give him a few seconds because there is a small reveal about to take place. So, while I have a pause here, you know, one of the things I've been kind of pondering as I look at my own window over here is, you know, I've got the camera and the text, the chat text overlaid on top of the image. Would people like it better if I actually shrunk the image down a little bit so that you could see more of the image even if the picture was smaller? Or is it better this way where a little bit of the picture is obscured with that stuff? Well, I hope Mr. Badmack's going to be soon because I'm going to go ahead and start.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
So here's an interesting moment. This is what passes for a specialization in Mass Effect 2. I can opt to move up to an even better shotgun that nobody else would be able to use. It's actually the one that Grunt uses. Or I could opt to train in sniper rifles or assault rifles. So, while assault rifles are actually really nice, I'm totally shotgun guy with this playthrough. So, I'm going for this one. Unfortunately, that means that I get to return on my stuff. Okay, good. Looks like the power's held on the other weapons. Okay, I could see that. I could see that Kate. I could see that being a Kate moose. So one downside of this shotgun, you'll note over there the little numeral 1.
Look on the ceiling.
1 shot per
More of
load.
those strange pods.
Hundreds at least. Wonder how many are full.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
This might be useful.
Damage protection. Oh, so Kate, we were somebody had mentioned the other day Dragon Age for something for you to go through, and it is definitely within your time window. It came out in about 2006, I think. It should be within your time window. But the only reason why I haven't recommended it is because I figure after I go through the Mass Effect trilogy, I may start the Dragon Age trilogy.
On a hunch, I asked EA to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
I don't have to watch my back. I've got Garrus to watch my back. No. I mean, I'm not saying that you should do that. I'm just saying it's the only reason why I hadn't recommended it per se. I mean, there's going to be probably 6 or 8 more episodes of this, and then all the way through Mass Effect 3.
This is unbelievable.
So many pods. Could depopulate all Terminus systems. Still wouldn't fill them.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Every one of those blips would be a pod. Yeah, these guys. So, Mr. Badmech, just to catch you up, the Collectors are genetically rewritten Protheans. The Protheans didn't go extinct or vanish. They were repurposed into Collectors.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Lack of Collectors seems odd. Alive or dead. Suggest caution.
I always use caution.
EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the Collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
It's a tarp.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Get up, Garrus. Your crazy backward leg should prevent that. Something.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie.
Look out, we've got company.
Enemies on our right!
Typical clean hit.
41% complete.
Come on, speed it up.
Platform inbound.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Take that thing out. There we go.
Concussive shot ready.
Okay, let's see how you do with this. Ah, let's see how well you do with nothing, because I'm not going to actually leap anywhere.
Should burn nicely.
84%.
Okay.
Edie, get us out
Grenade
of
over
here.
there.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
It's not the weapon I want. I keep grabbing the wrong thing. What's this?
Come again.
I will direct this personally. Direct intervention necessary.
Okay, so that's twice I haven't been able to use my main power. Because it keeps
If I must
not
tear
making me
you
jump.
apart, Shepard, I will.
Okay. I wonder if that's the game being buggy or something. Oh, that worked. Okay. Yeah, why is it always assuming direct control?
Shepard,
Why?
you must manually
Why is he never
reestablish my link to
assuming
the
indirect
command
control? Keep rolling the mouse wheel the wrong way. There we go. There were? Did you take pictures?
I have regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
It's a trap.
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Behavior within norms for Cerberus, not unexpected.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Yeah, let's go extract that shuttle. Thanks, Edie. Technology to salvage. Ooh, thank you, Mr. Badmech.
Look out! This is going down.
Assume control of this hole.
Can't target them.
Yes, I can.
Assuming control.
Concussive shot ready.
Okay, that hurt a little bit. Eat some of this. Or don't. See if I care.
Enjoy.
Chill out. I'm gonna smash your windows. Ooh, I'm hosted again. I am doubly hosted. Thank you, Kate.
Enemy!
Here.
It's dated.
We'll both enjoy that.
Not difficult.
The head shotgun is really not effective at that range.
Destiny.
Which I know is a shock to everybody. The shotgun might not be effective.
I know you feel this.
But this will be effective.
Wait, I was standing down.
Okay.
Can't get along.
It's dated. What else to worry about?
Just something to help.
Consider yourselves flanked. Eat some of this.
Assuming direct control.
Would you quit assuming you were in control?
Be our harbinger.
Okay. I'm gonna finish you off.
It burned nicely.
Somehow it appeared you targeted me right on the little guy next to him. Okay, I need ammo. Ah, power cells. That'll be good. Some of this and some of this. I think it'll go up. Up and that way? I think that's what it is. I get a little turned around in this ship. No, it's not up that way. Why would it be up that way? Let's be done that way. Yeah, this is the way. This is one of those no turning back points.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
And I hate those things.
Just nothing
I
to
feel a
help.
sneeze coming on. I thought I was going to do that there, but... See if I can hit it with a grenade.
My attack was ineffective.
Yes, thank you,
This
Garrus.
should slow him down. Look out!
Deploying incineration tech.
Thank you, Morden, for shooting the wall in front of me instead of the actual bad guy.
Firing a high impact shot!
This burn through any armor. Ineffective attack. Recommend something else.
No, that's not helpful. up, Garrus.
And stay there.
Ooh. Okay, and the urge to sneeze disappeared too. Apparently I'm allergic to the Praetorians. Hey, that's not fair.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Thank you for telling me.
That's where we came in.
Getting close to the end.
Thank you for telling me exactly which firewall numbers they were, because like I care.
This looks interesting.
Tech damage, that's always interesting. Not that I do tech damage with this character. Hey, there's the door I couldn't come in through. Fortunately, this entire ship only has 11 doors, so...
On our right.
Can't reach the target.
Yeah, he's dead.
Assuming control.
Oh, you assume control.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Yes.
This
I will directly intervene.
power.
Can't target them.
Those things too.
Deploying incineration tech.
I keep rolling the mouse wheel up. I should learn to not do that. Let me just keep making the same mistake over and over. That's what I think of that.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Thanks, Joker. And here's where they're going to send a whole bunch of, zombie equivalents. And that's what powers like that are for. I can quite often get through this section without actually firing a single shot. It's not enough. There we go. Here, all you guys have some of that. Okay. Are we quite through? There's a shuttle. I'm running.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people.
I never catch what it is that Joker mutters under his breath there.
We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Burrow.
Anywhere that's not here.
Engaging Mass Effect core.
Very well. Moving at 6 meters to the left. Damn it, 80. Heavy weapons give you a fighting chance in certain death situations. That's what happens if you leave the hyphen out.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. Figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Oh yes, I do. And they rhyme with duck, shoe.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
What was Shepard looking at? EDI is the ship.
So the Elusive Man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel. That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out.
Yeah.
I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
I already decided. Were you not there when I said, let's go get more people? Disappointing. So, yeah, we're supposed to go through this mystery mass relay that's going to take us near the galactic core. That ought to be fun. In a way that's not. Okay, I can't get that yet. Upgrading sniper rifles for those people that use them. And tech damage for those people that use that. And anything interesting in here? Not so much. Can't use this yet. Oh, I could if I had enough palladium. Yes, actually I did. I hopped over to the Inferno grenade because I had 2 armor damaging powers, so that was kind of silly because I'd forgotten that Vanguard gets the thermal ammo. Okay, let's go see if Joker has anything interesting to say, and then we'll go feed the fish.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers of the Citadel will want something different. Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
It also occurs to me that the captions are turned off. I know I used to run the captions on. Are people finding it okay to follow the dialogue? Because I can always turn it back on.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yes, yes. I'll check my private terminal in my private quarters. After I feed my private fish. You're too small. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can turn them on, if I can remember where they are. Sound? No. Gameplay? Subtitles? Yes. What made me think about it was that bit about where Joker was muttering under his breath, and I never catch it because I never have the captions turned on. And I didn't catch it this time because I didn't have the captions turned on. Okay. So, we've got loyalty missions for Grunt and Morden and Tally and Miranda. We've still got 2 new squad mates to pick up and a whole new hub that we haven't visited yet. But I'm going to go help out Tally first because, you know, I got the hots for her. No, I hit the button. If you want me to make sure, I'll go make sure. That was quick. See, there's the food. Just being sure, just being thorough. So let's go help out Tali. The other stuff can wait, because I've got the hots for Tali. Let's see, all the way over here. And this is kind of an interesting loyalty mission anyway. See, who are we going to bring along? Hey, Josh, here's a question for you. One of the squad mates that we haven't picked up yet, whose name starts with an L, if you can think about who I'm talking about, have you ever brought that character with you when you go to do Tali's mission? Because you can, and it does not go over very well. Who are we going to bring? I'm gonna bring Garrus. He's pretty effective at what we're gonna fight. I mean, not that we're gonna fight anything. Yes, I love that character. We just don't get to play with him very much.
Requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali'Zorah.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Here's Mark Meer again. Shepard's going to be talking to himself again.
Captain Shepard, Tali'Zorah told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives of Order. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keela Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
I say that almost as much as I do the greater good.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali'Zorah under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
So here's an interesting bit of lore that you don't get from the games, you actually get from the fiction.
I can't believe they're charging Tali'Zorah
the official fiction. that phrase that Tali said when we were approaching the fleet. Whenever Quarians head out on their pilgrimage, they memorize 2 phrases, and the 2 phrases are unique to each Quarian. One phrase is the all clear, and one phrase is the duress phrase. So if she'd said her other phrase, they would have attacked on sight. Or whatever was appropriate.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Oh, this is a terrible idea.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I think about it.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Thank you, Mr. Badmech. Gonna make him work for it this time.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Yeah, let's go. I should go. We should all go.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
Unless you commit treason.
My father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
I always expect heavy resistance. That's why I'm still alive.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Yeah, we should go. We should go over here.
Loyalty to
it's Vitor.
About more than just killing Geth.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
He freaks out an awful lot if you took the renegade path and sent him off to Cerberus for a debrief, as opposed to sending him home.
Well to the Admirals.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Now let's go hit up another admiral.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Han Gerrel and the cowardly Zal Chorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Yep.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Okay then.
Talizora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
Now we got 2 more admirals we'll hit.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ron got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. blow up some Geth on the way. And you're Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
Weapons testing is fun.
Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
So yeah, this loyalty mission obviously is very dialogue heavy. I never really realize it until I get into a situation like this. And it looks like we lost somebody, so I will talk to one last admiral. Now, he actually has some funny stuff to say. Funny if you think about it.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
So here's the comical bit.
You have a ship named Quib-Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib-Quib. and I will not flee because of petty insults.
So remember, they always put Voss in front of the name of the ship in order to get their ship name. So Voss Deferens, Vasectomy. Yeah.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you.
I pretty much lost it the first time I
I
heard
just
that.
think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Okay, let's head on over to this Geth-infested ship and take it out. Well, okay, let's take the Geth out. Leave the ship. Well, I mean, take them out and then leave the ship.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is
That
prepared
guy's
for you
name
and
is
Captain
weird.
Shepard
Shuttle
Vas
Guard.
Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock their shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
Kila Selai. Garrus, turn your ammo powers back on. Tally, give me your stuff.
Affirmative.
There we go. All set.
Incoming.
Outgoing.
Never saw me coming! Scoped and dropped!
Combat drone away!
Went to go shoot that guy and I had nothing left. I'll just stick him in the window. So there's going to be lots of these little log files to play while we go through here.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Cutting corners. That's never good. Oh, medkit. I better go get that. Well, welcome back, Kate. Oh, good. A hacking game. That was easy.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haestrom.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages and secured drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
So, she's saying that she put stuff in her pocket on the battlefield, but that drone is like half the size of her. How was she carrying that in a pocket and I didn't notice? Looks like that poor Quarian went up there to take a nap. Ah, more hacking. They're TARDIS pockets, huh?
This is valuable.
That helps everybody with their shields, actually.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
With the pocket of holding inside the portable hole, and what happens? Combat happens, that's what happens.
Heads up!
They're all yours.
A little tiny bit of combat. We bypass this safe. That's sad. Oh, money. Little bits like that always actually get to me more now that I'm a dad.
Hostile!
Eat this, hostile. You, join us.
Scoped and dropped!
Shoot them, Garrus. There we go. Put on another drone, Tally. Ah, Tally. Get behind cover next time.
Never saw me coming!
Charging your ass. Zeed would also be a good choice on this mission because he uses the disruptor ammo, which does extra damage against shields and synthetics. And most synthetics are shielded. So, doubly good. Something. More safe bypassing. Let's see, that one, this pair.
This console might have something, Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Okay, so that was a sore spot. You go there.
Moving to cover.
Garrus, come here.
Moving to cover. I love this ride.
You should help us. Down that ramp.
One less to worry about.
Got one.
Pistol's not really the best weapon to take on the Geth with. Geth with? But it works. Especially aim for that flashlight eye. The only thing that doesn't properly stealth.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rael Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rael Zora.
That sounded pretty damning.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Aww.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
There's normally a little hologram there. Every once in a while it gets corrupted and the game doesn't show it, and the only way for me to fix it is to reinstall the game.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
More safe bypassing. More safe bypassing. How many safes we have on this ship anyway? Okay, let's head on up. It's almost like I'm prepared for something. I'll take that ship. There we go, we'll just charge that Colossus. Colossus Prime. It's Josh's preferred tactic, right?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Charging the primes with the Vanguard charge.
Shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admiral say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
Few hours? It was like 5 minutes. Oh, I'm gonna stuff that down your throat.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what
Hello, Summer
happened
89.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai. That would be why I always say it right after somebody else.
That off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rael's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission, no matter how dark it gets.
Wow, that was louder than I expected.
Kila Salai.
Kila Salai. Thanks for the follow. and for getting my heart restarted. Let's go say goodbye to Cal Reeker.
What gives me hope?
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Cal.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Cal, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Yeah.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics.
Yeah,
That on us.
I'm not really going to go talk to the others. That's about all that there's. Well, no, you know what? I take it back. Since I was just promoting peace, let's go talk to the guy that was also promoting peace. The guy who sometimes considers naming himself vasectomy.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Talia's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
Okay, I think that's enough. Stay. No. So I see I'm coming up on about 23 minutes left for a normal streaming session for me. I think what I'll do, since we would be probably interested in picking up additional crew members, as opposed to necessarily doing loyalty missions that already are queued up, I think I will fly over to Ilium and at least get the introductory portion of that taken care of.
No messages for you, Commander.
So that next time we can jump right into some missions. But first, a break to feed the fish. Feed the fish. Fish are fed. Now we'll go see how Tali's doing.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Oh, fishy, 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 fish.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Well, remember, at this point, EDI doesn't have any access to ship systems other than the electronic warfare stuff. So, she wouldn't be able to feed the fish unless that's part of an elaborate scheme for electronic warfare. They're electronic fish. So let's fly on over to Ilium. At least make landfall there. Loyal. Well, now that you're actually... I like this appearance. Change her outfit a little bit. Since we went to the fleet, you know, she had time to get some new clothes. Yes, Kate, it is a space-age dating sim. Except that, you know, her homeworld is currently infested by AI that want to destroy her race. So this is a thoroughly developed planet, unlike some of the places we go. I just kept her from being exiled and kept her father's secret for her. That was pretty heroic, you must admit.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
You said Liara was here? What's she doing?
Liara is one of Nosastra's most respected information brokers. Nosastra is based upon trade. Information is valuable currency, and Liara has done quite well. As I said, you'll find her near the trading floor. She was looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city, Commander. Please enjoy your stay.
Customs records indicate a Justicar named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading floor. You may wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well.
Okay, so a couple of things to check out.
Tired of trading employees only to lose them to your competitors?
The commercials here can be pretty amusing too. Kate, that's a pretty good theory.
Indentutech can provide contract guaranteed labor for any technical area. Contact Indentutech today. You've been a slave to your employees for too long.
We were always told that Ilium is one of the safest places in the galaxy, until you fell off the grid. Signed the wrong contract, join up with the wrong company, or walk down the wrong alley, and it's as dangerous as anywhere else. Don't let this place fool you. It's no safer here than Omega.
So would this be Shep Zora? Talliard?
25.
Excuse me, are you Commander Shepard? You're Commander Shepard? I saw your... I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Noveria.
I met a lot of people on Noveria. Could you be more specific?
I believe the message itself should make it clear. Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again, because of you.
I'm glad to hear that you're rebuilding. Are you somewhere close by?
The Rachni Queen is not here. That message is one of many memories I carry from her. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for giving them a second chance.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Noveria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
She disappears. I'll just be walking along here.
Holy crap, Shepard? I thought you were dead.
Oh, hey.
Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Analeas.
And it was awesome.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Analeas?
He made the one mistake Noveria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer.
You sorry, have beer?
What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go.
I should
Talk
go.
to you later. And don't forget to drink your beer.
Doesn't look like a beer. It looks like a plastic cup with nothing in it. In fact, it looks so suspiciously not like beer, I should have a closer look. Shepard had to leave. Target saw me. Couldn't break cover. I saw a merchant smuggling schematics from Noveria. Can you talk her into showing you good stuff? What is she, some kind of smuggler slash prostitute? Show me the good stuff.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
There's Mark Mir again.
Of course, I can help you with the
Welcome! You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
Is everything here so expensive? I'd planned to drop a lot of credits today.
Really?
I'm outfitting a team for a dangerous mission. I need the best and I'm willing to pay for it. As long as you work with me.
Well, perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up! But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
Do you have the authority to seize the schematic she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
I should go.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Well, as long as we're here. You'll notice I talked her into the discount before I sent her off there. Ooh, biotic damage. I do some biotics.
We can use this.
I could use that. And a little bit of this. Bypass I don't care about. Tech damage. I'm not doing tech damage, so I don't care about that. Now, let's go see what Parasini wants to talk about.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
Hey, I only wear the Google Glass for combat missions. And you never know on a place like Ilium whether it's going to turn into a combat mission.
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop, or CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around. Oh, hell with it. Mwah. Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of discrimination against exo-suit-wearing
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind. Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls.
Nope, nope, nope. Come on. I'm trying to get with Tali now. I should have waited on this, I guess.
My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
You have sources now?
A few. Sources, contacts, even a little hired muscle. I've been working as an information broker.
Kate, you're not terrible.
It's paid the bills
you're amusing.
since you...
You're
well,
fun.
For the past 2 years.
Never change.
And now you're back. Gunning for the collectors with Cerberus.
If you know that, then you know that I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here. Things I need to take care of.
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No, no trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you
Maybe
were
it's
gone.
genetic modification.
I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise. Someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Ilium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
What's this all about, Liara? Can't you just talk to me?
Don't you think I want to, Shepard? This isn't because I don't trust you. This is Ilium. Anything I say is probably being recorded.
Hacking a terminal sounds pretty easy. Why do you need me?
I don't know anyone else I can trust. Hacking the security node won't get you the data. It just creates a minor glitch in the system. You'll have a short time to find a local server left vulnerable by that glitch, and upload the data to my system. I'm leaving my own system vulnerable so that the data can be imported during that short time.
What, like the actual bees? You hold them in there with the stinger?
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
There's an Asari named Samara here on Ilium. You know where I could find her?
Samara. Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Ilium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site. Except that the dead bodies still smell.
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
How's your own work going?
Everyone needs information, Shepard. You want to know why I don't drop everything to join you? I need to get that data. It should be about friendship, or trust. But that's not the way it works on Ilium. Let me know when you hack those terminals. Give me that, and I can talk to you.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server
yeah,
will...
we already said
Thank
that.
You, Shepard.
We got
This may
stuck
help
in
me
that
pay a
dialogue
great
loop.
debt.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Now, of course, what I kind of forwarded through before was one of the messages I had from the Elusive Man. The messages on the private terminal was about, hey, Liara is doing something to try to get at the Shadow Broker. We have some information for you to share with her if you'd like. And that is actually part of the Shadow Broker DLC. I will go ahead and have that conversation now, and this will lead us into
Shepard, it's good to see
next
you again.
week.
So, what can I do for you?
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the Collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
You don't know what that means to me, Shepard. I didn't know who you'd be when you came back. If you'd feel. They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Let's look at the terminal so that you know there's a terminal for you to look at. So I did that rather than the, oh, here, go hack these little data terminals and read these messages, and because that little back thing was not at all interesting. And the only thing that comes out of it is you find that the secretary that was sitting here is actually an agent for the Shadow Broker. Of course, I don't know how she gets out of that desk. She must climb over it because there's no other way out. But now I can bypass all that and just do the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC instead. So,
the council thought that Blasto,
I'll listen.
first NR Spectre, would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
They were wrong.
This one doesn't have time for your solid waste excretions.
He's got a lover in every port and a gun in every tentacle.
Enkindle this.
Blasto the Jellyfish Sting's available for extranet purchase this fall from Ilium Entertainment.
So, you know, Dirty Harry parody. I love that. If a shepherd ship shipped a shepherd, how many shepherds would a shepherd ship ship?
Are you short?
I don't know, 11?
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks?
Anyway, I'm just going to head up to the ship and
The stars, your skin looks amazing. You're not using
probably call it a night. I'm going to go see if there, you know, since I've been away from the ship, if there's going to be an opportunity for another dialogue with Tali, and then I will call it a night. I can run. It's not always 42. Sometimes it's option 3. Okay, I'm just going onto the ship. I'm not actually taking it anywhere. Apparently, as soon as I set foot inside the airlock, Joker leaves. Nope, we're out. Oh, I assumed you wanted to go somewhere. No, I want to go back to the planet. I'm just coming back to check on my fish and my would-be girlfriend. I just want to see if there's a dialogue yet. Because I already had, you know, the one post-mission dialogue, but you have to have a break before you have another conversation.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Okay, she'll talk to me after the next actual mission. I was hoping I could fool the game. Okay. well, I will head back up. I better feed the fish just in case. And then I will head back to the CNC and our fish are fed. And then I will call it a night. Tallard? Shally? Okay. Do the quick save. Do the full save. Forgot what I was doing for a second. So, as always, thank you folks for being here. Thank you, Summer89, for showing up tonight and giving me the follow and everything. And if you'll take a look down that way, I believe there's some stuff there about some streams that I'm not affiliated with. I'm just a fan of the people that do them, and of course one of the people that does them is ZenRobo right here in the chat. So and they do some other fun stuff too. I don't know if you've ever heard of LARPs the series, but I strongly advise you to go check that out if you haven't. It's absolutely wonderful. And ZenRobo worked on that too. And you know, of course, if you're into you know, tabletop role-playing type stuff at all, you should really check out Exalt Twitch, where you'll actually get to see ZenRobo with some other people too. It's really cool. I highly recommend it. But like I say, I'm not affiliated with any of them. I'm just a fan. But thanks everybody for being here. Next time, 1 week from tonight, 6:30 Central Daylight Time. Let's go get the Lair of the Shadowbroken DLC done, which, if I recall, Josh hasn't actually seen yet. So that ought to be fun. So Josh, you're not allowed to miss. It's a pretty long DLC. It will probably take 3/4 of the session. It's a guess. But anyway, thanks everyone for being here. It's always fun when I can have people here. And I will see you next time. Bye.